Welcome to this DVD guide to self-injection, enabling you to administer your fertility drug in the comfort of your own home. The DVD will now run through a checklist of all the items you need for injecting at home, followed by a step-by-step guide to the preparation of your injection, and ending with giving the injection by syringe. You must first follow this step-by-step guide to preparation of the injection. You will now be guided through preparing the syringe, opening the ampoules, drawing up the dose, preparing the solution for injection, preparing the syringe for injection, and removing air bubbles. Before starting the process, make sure you wash your hands with soap and water and prepare a clean area where you can lay out all the items you need. To prepare the syringe, you need to unwrap a drawing up needle, which has a pink collar, and a syringe. Firmly attach the needle to the syringe, leaving the protective cover in place. Put the syringe and needle on your work surface. Now get a solvent ampoule which contains a liquid. Before you open the ampoule, gently flick the top so that all the liquid drops into the bottom section. On the top of the solvent ampoule is a painted dot. This indicates where the glass is easier to break. Now take an ampoule snapper and place it over the top of the ampoule. Hold the ampoule by its base with the dot facing away from you. With your other hand, snap off the ampoule head towards you. Carefully place the open solvent ampoule on the work surface and put the top part you broke off into the sharps bin. Now take the syringe you prepared and uncover the needle. With the syringe in one hand, pick up the ampoule in the other and insert the needle below the surface of the liquid. Make sure that the needle stays below the surface and draw up the solvent. Keeping the needle below the surface prevents any air getting into the syringe. Check that you have drawn up all the liquid. Carefully put the empty ampoule in the sharps bin. Place the syringe on the work surface, making sure the needle does not touch any other object. Next, take a vial containing Menopur. Check the date has not expired. Remove the protective lid and place it on the work surface. Now take the syringe and puncture the rubber top of the vial with the needle. Slowly inject the liquid solvent down the side of the vial into the powder. The powder will dissolve straight away and you do not need to shake or mix it. The solution is now ready for drawing up back into the syringe. Gradually draw up the liquid without removing the needle from the vial. It's important not to remove the needle from the vial until all the liquid is drawn up. If you have been prescribed more than one vial of treatment for every injection, draw the liquid back into the syringe and inject it into the next vial, and repeat this process as necessary. Make sure that the vials are completely empty of liquid. Draw up the contents of the last vial you need for your dose. Make sure that you have drawn up all the liquid from the vials and remember to put the used vials in the sharps bin. Now detach the drawing up needle and put it in the sharps bin. Unwrap the short needle, which has a yellow collar, and attach it firmly to the syringe, leaving the protective cover in place. Remove the protective cover from the needle. Hold the syringe with the needle pointing upwards and gently flick the syringe until all the air collects at the top. Push the plunger up slowly and gently until all the air bubbles have gone. You are now ready to give your injection. Your doctor or nurse will have told you the best place to inject. Keep your feet flat on the floor and relax your thigh muscles. Avoid any obvious blood vessels or veins. Gently pinch the skin here and insert the needle straight in at a 90-degree angle. Pierce the skin to the depth of the needle and gently push the plunger down. You don't need to rush this process. Once you have finished the injection, place the syringe and needle in the sharps bin. Remember to keep the sharps bin out of the reach of children and return it to the specialist unit when full for disposal. There may be a speck of blood where you injected the needle. Use the cotton wool provided to swab this if necessary. You have now completed the preparation, drawing up and injection process for your treatment. We hope you found this useful. Repeat this guide if you are not sure of any of the stages.